All right. Greetings, brothers and sisters. Today is August 3rd, 2024. It's 11:07 a.m. And this is our executive meeting, Dr. Julius Nyeri, CDPM Division 421 in Atlanta. It's our executive meeting for the month of August. I put together a list of items just to kind of touch on. Brother Art, as recording secretary, did you have any minutes? I did. I went over the recording from last month. I'll have that published probably this afternoon. But Brother Art, was there any notes that you were aware of, or was anyone aware of any notes from July that we need to address today, or is not on this list?
Okay, I can read the minutes from the July meeting.
That would be great, Brother Art. I'm sure our officers
Okay.
appreciate that.
Okay. We did we opened with bylaws, and some officers still hadn't completed the bylaw assignment.
Hmm.
We talked about the dues update from the March, April, and May dues that were sent to the parent body.
Mm-hmm.
Garvey Day and the Shrine of the Black Madonna was discussed.
Mm-hmm.
Juneteenth was discussed, and Malik had done some flyers. Omasius hold on. Omasius talked about Malcolm X Day.
Hmm.
Then the election day update. Omasius talked about that also.
Okay.
Consultation with the lawyer about the business was discussed.
So,
and setting up a charitable fund was also discussed. And the personality test was revisited, and everybody who wanted to take one could do that. Some people had taken one previously.
mm-hmm.
And that was about it.
And that's July?
Yeah.
Okay. All right. Any questions for July executive meeting minutes?
Oh no, hold on, John. That was June. I'm sorry.
That's what I
I'm sorry.
Felt like a June report.
I don't have anything for July.
She said something already.
Did we even have a meeting last month?
We did. Because I got the video for it.
I need to refresh my remember. I don't even recollect that.
Yeah, I don't have anything for July, John.
Okay. Legion. All right. We definitely had the meeting. This is the video. I was just reviewing it. We were talking about we were kind of stuck up on Garvey Day. We spent a lot of time on Garvey Day. We were because we weren't sure about the shrine at the time, so we were kind of scrambling to discuss the location, as well as we had a discussion about adding speakers to the program, which I brought to today's meeting. I don't know if there's been any work on that aspect. I know myself, Brother Malik can attest. Still, I've been focused on making sure the location is good. So there's been some manual labor that has been done just to get the grounds where we're happy with them. So if there's anybody that has had an opportunity to reach out to additional speakers, please let us know at this time. Yeah, at this time. Well, are we good with Brother Mukasa Ricks as our main speaker for 2024 Garvey Day?
Yeah, he's fine.
Okay.
I see you have some add-in speakers: Tariq Nasheed, 19 Keys, Jamal Bryant. Have they been confirmed, or are you just throwing those out there?
These were the names that were thrown out last month. So I'm just following up,
Okay.
coming back to the body and seeing if there's been any progress, reaching out to any of these individuals to be included in this year's program or next year, whatever it may be. But we keep bringing up suggestions.
Yeah, at this point, I'm gonna say next year because we 2 weeks out, and I'm pretty sure they already have their schedules mapped out.
Everybody good with continuing with what we have for this year. Again, to try to prevent this next year, I guess we need to establish the next year's committee earlier and begin to work on our program, speakers, and all of that.
Right now.
Yeah, because we are pretty much set for this year. The committee that we have right now, Brother Malik, Sister Cecily, I think Brother Eric mentioned he would help as well. Mama Amina also has been helping, and Ross Marvin. Anyone else would like to be included to help us finish out this year or to continue next year? All right. Sounds like we got a consistent.
Greetings, everyone. I'm driving, but you can include me, please, President John. Thank you.
Thank you, Dr. Kuda. Okay, so we'll continue with the what we have for this year. One of the things that I got to call the porta potties, confirm them. Brother Malik, I think we need to confirm that the grounds are stable prior to the 17th. I know the shrine has been doing some work while we haven't been there, but we need to, lay eyes and make sure as an organization we're comfortable with what we're doing.
I think Ayana's supposed to be out there today.
Probably, yeah. We did talk about today, and we said that today. Well, I said today wouldn't be a good day for me. Next week,
Yeah, because we both have things already lined up for today. So I think she said she was going to be out there about 1 or so. If I'm able, I'll go swing by there to see if they've done anything.
Okay. Sorry about that. I had to. All right. Please let us know, Brother Malik. If not, next week, like I said, next week I'll be able to follow up. Let me see. All right, let me just go through. Is there anything pressing that anybody needs to discuss? Otherwise, I'm just gonna go through each of these bullets. Try to be as brief as possible. But is there anything pressing that anyone has on their mind that need to be brought to the table?
No, only thing is getting the ground's good for garbage day. And that was the only thing I could think of for this month.
I got you, and that is a very high priority, Brother Malik. So that's a good one. All right, let me try to run through these bullets. First thing, Legion Parade, August 17th. This is from the Legion meeting last night. Not much for most of us or any of us. This is more so for Brother Najee. He'll be in New York, so they're expecting the brothers to participate. So that was a bullet point for him. I need to connect him with Brother Everett, but the brothers will have a few responsibilities when they arrive at convention. The only other members that I'm aware of that is attending convention this year from Atlanta, Brother Najee's wife, Sister Brittany, and Mama Moja, elder, who's also, I think she's in the New York area now. But other than that, there weren't any other members expected to attend convention. Is that still an accurate statement?
Yeah, me and Sister Brittany will be there.
Brother Najee, okay, jumped
Yes,
on.
sir.
How come I can't see your name here? That's crazy. Oh, I see it now. All right.
Yeah, I had to change the name. So.
No, you good. Brother Najee, I got to connect you with Brother Everett Winchester. He's going to be your primary contact. He's the Minister of Information and President of 106 Baltimore. He'll be your primary. Secondary, I would say Brother Oster Bryant, President of the New York division, but I'll get you both of those contacts.
Okay, thank you.
No
Oh
problem.
yeah, President John. How we getting the African Legion shirts?
Well, we're supposed to get them through Brother Everett.
Okay, so you gonna ship them, or is Najee bringing them back, or
Hold on.
how's that working?
Hold on. Well, great question, Brother Malik. I'm a little behind. We didn't order any shirts, so
Oh, okay. I thought we ordered some.
no, we got to put in. I think I was supposed to. I had spoke about it. I didn't know I had spoke out loud about it, but I was thinking about getting the brothers some shirts. Me, you, Omasius, Brother Najee, Brother Eric, primarily. But I never pulled the trigger on that, so hold off.
All right.
But the thing is, there's still some discussion about what the official what they want. I don't think what is out there has been approved as final, if that makes any sense.
Tenfold.
But I'll sending myself an email really quick so I can pull that up. Brothers can get a preview of what we're speaking of. But and Brother Najee, I need you on the Legion calls on Friday. They've been coming more consistent. I expect them to continue to have those meetings. So Friday evening, try to make yourself available because they will be discussing the plans for August and the parade.
Okay.
So this is the shirt that Brother Najee was speaking of. It's Brother Everett's proposal for a standard design. It's actually produced by a brother here in Atlanta. I forgot the brother's name. I think it's Shaka, but it's a good brother. Supporter of the division, but just UNIA top left chest. He's got a UNIA emblem bottom right chest. flag on the left arm, and your division numbers on the right. So that's what we were looking at purchasing. That's what the body is looking at standardizing. But as of right now, I think they're still just on like black t-shirts or something like that. So yeah, but yeah, I do think we should. I would like to get some shirts, like what brother Everett has, um, but yeah, it's not the highest priority as of right now. Are we good? Somebody in the chat.
Yeah, 10-4.
Thank you. What does President General have to say about our uniformity? Yeah, so Cecily, you can speak up. You gotta, I would say that his opinion is expressed through the fourth assistant president general, which is expressed to us on the Friday Legion meetings. There is a desire to be uniform. There's just some hesitancy or disagreement when it comes to a consensus. So everybody kind of has an idea of what they think is best. I want to say leadership doesn't want to just take the authoritarian approach to say, this is what it's going to be. Let's move forward. So we've been trying to be diplomatic and democratic, but there hasn't been a decision on. There's a desire for uniformity, but there's no consensus on what that looks like. And that's why, as of right now, the July parade, they wore black t-shirts. August parade, I think they're planning black pants, black t-shirts. Until we can come to an agreement on something more elaborate. Okay. Thank you, Sister Cecily. All right. So that's August parade, 19th. Brother Najee will be representing. So Brother Najee, just black pants, black shirt, black shoes will be your, you'll be able to fit in with the basics. And connect with Brother Everett. He's going to be your primary contact. You've always got my information as well. But Legion Parade, that's primarily for Brother Najee and those traveling to New York in the convention. Mama Amina did not join, so we were going to mention the election. Any questions on the election? Well, we got convention down here. I'll touch on that in a second. Sewing class Sunday. Sister Cecily, is sewing class still taking place on Sundays at 3:00 at the Village Skate Park?
Yes, it is.
Okay. I plan to attend tomorrow. Do you got to bring your own sewing machine or anything? Like,
No, you don't bring anything. They have everything. You just bring yourself.
okay. All right. If anybody else is interested in sewing, this is our arts and crafts first program. Many more to come, but I've had a desire to produce, and have us produce something as a division, particularly our flags. So Sister Cecily has found a sewing class. Did you say it's $5 a class?
Yes, correct.
$5 a class. Sunday, 3:00, Village Skate Park in Atlanta. Any questions on sewing class?
What time do you start? What's the time frame?
Sister Cecily, you gotta help me out.
3 p.m., usually 3 to 5.
3 to 5, 2 hours. Okay. So that's a newer program. Sister Cecily has took the leadership to find it. Tomorrow will be my first opportunity to attend, but it is something that once we master, we do plan to bring this back to the division as a skill or quote unquote trade. We'll talk about trades in just a moment, but yeah, just the ability to develop ourselves, to train ourselves in certain skills. Sewing is it's a fundamental component of whether we call it nationhood or livelihood. All of us wear clothes, whether it's socks, shirts, t-shirts. The more that we can produce for ourselves, the better we'll be, and the more we're working towards this goal of nationhood. So I believe sewing is one of those fundamental components, similar to agriculture.
And do you mind sending me the where to meet at, like the address? We'll probably make it there tomorrow. So.
Yes, sir. I will send you that. Okay. All right. Okay. Checking some emails. I mean, some text messages. Sister Diane is not here. No, she's not. Study group on Tuesdays, race first has been going well. This is not, we haven't made this it's not an official requirement, but I do expect officers that are available and to try to make ourselves available for these programs, for these meetings. This is our education. This is goes into some of what we consider rites of passage, or for ordinary members, or specifically for leaders. We're not required to know specifically, all of the details in the text race first, but for those that have attended some of the programs that we've held, co-hosted with Chicago, Brother Shaka reminds us, we have to have the UNIA in us. We can't just go out to the public as members of the UNIA. We must have, the UNIA philosophy, the preamble, the aims and objects that must be in our heart and in our mind, such that we can articulate it clearly. And I think race first just builds into that. So y'all know the importance of this. If you don't, this is very important. It's not required, but just as representatives, as leaders, as officers of Division 421, please make yourselves available for the Tuesday Race First study group. And also, all right, well, yeah, I'll come back to Tuesdays, but that's Tuesday. Sister Diane's not here to elaborate, so we're not going to overdo it. Orientation Saturday. Another rites of passage, another fundamental. This is not required for Division 421, but this is a requirement for our High Executive Council. We talked about the election. In order to be qualified to run in the election, one of the basic requirements is that you have completed the orientation. In order to be appointed by President General, to my understanding, I believe one of the requirements is that you have completed orientation. So just going back to the education, having the UNIA in us, being able to articulate this well, tapping into the programs that are available, tapping into the educational programs that are available, or I definitely hope we are all taking orientation serious. And with that, I believe the exam for orientation starts this week, and then it continues next week for those that weren't available to take it this week. But any questions on orientation? Brother Najee, I know you one of our newer members, so you probably didn't get a chance to fully participate in this round of the orientation. But yes, I want to stress the importance of all of our educational programs, especially when it comes to new members. There's a lot going on. There's a lot to learn. There's a lot of time that the UNIA is asking of us, in order to yeah, a lot of time that we have to put in basically. So pace yourselves, but do try to make yourselves available. I think that's the best thing that I can say. We all have lives and routines, but try to adapt to some of these standing programs, whether it's Tuesday study group, Saturday orientation. I'm trying to adjust my schedule to this Sunday sewing class, but that's part of the purpose of this is for us to come together, find out what are the needs of the community, develop those programs, and then we should be tapping in to those programs. And again, last thing on that, email. Most of the communication goes out through email. So please check your email regularly. Do send a text like right when the meeting starts. But as far as a heads up, the best heads up usually comes in email, and that can be a day, 2 days, a week in advance. But email, I definitely want to check your email for most of the programs. Any questions on orientation?
President John.
Yes, sir.
I'm seeking permission to put the sewing class and the rites of passage stuff in the whirlwind. Is that okay?
Yes, that's fine.
Okay.
Yes.
Graceful.
Yes. I just I mean, you can mention it as something that we're pursuing. I wouldn't, it's not in a fully established program as far as the sewing, but it is something that, we're looking at. Yeah.
Okay. All right.
Next thing that I want to touch on was officer checklist. I'm not sure if everyone has received that. Let me see. Let me see where I have mine. Training. Not in training, is it? No, I'm not fully prepared. Not backed up. Okay. One moment. Let me see. Institution training would just be. Basics. Getting started checklists. Bylaws. May have to come back to checklists. Found it. Okay. Oh, I'm sharing screen already. Checklist. So new member checklist. We all should have a copy of this, unless I haven't sent it to you yet, and that's my fault. But as again, working towards the orientation concept, the development concept, the rites of passage concept. It all rolls up for us as officers at Division 421. It rolls up into our new member checklist, and it's just a checklist of lessons. Have we discussed Marcus Garvey from 1887 to 1914? And if you've attended the UNIA-ACL orientation, which we haven't had in a while, we go through each of those. Have you been in a meeting where we talked about Amy Jocks Garvey, the Amy Garveys? Have you been in a meeting where we talked about the aims and objects? Have we been in a meeting where we talked about the 5 requirements of a government? And most of this, over time, just from coming to mass meetings, we complete. Declaration of Rights of Negro Peoples of the World, preamble. We talk about this, almost every meeting. History of the red, black, and green flag, purpose of a government, the responsibilities from our bylaws, first, second, third vice president. But Ross and myself particularly, have to be better about tracking our progress. It's not a meticulous thing. We're not, nitpicking on people's progress, but making sure individuals are getting credit for having sat through these lessons. I guess that's the best way to say it. So we're not asking anyone to be an expert on the assistant treasurer, but have we had a session where we spent 30 minutes going over the assistant treasurer and their responsibilities. And if we've had a mass meeting, most of them we've gone over. In our mass meetings where we talk about bylaws, we'll read the responsibilities of that office. That counts as 100% of you've gone through the information. So this is just something that we should all have and be kind of checking off in the back of our mind, looking back at the meetings that we've gone through, the study groups, the orientations, and making sure, clarifying that, yeah, we've talked about UNIA-ACL Constitution. We've talked about the Office of Education. We've talked about the Office of Youth. We haven't talked about the Office of Research. When are we as a division going to talk about the Office of Research? Goals. This is back in 2020. We didn't establish, I don't think we established goals for 2024, but goals for 2025. We usually discuss goals in the beginning of the year when we do calendar. So we lay out the calendar and we discuss the goals for that year. So goals for 2025 needs to be discussed. Paid this monthly dues or monthly financial reports. Brother Najee, we've talked about that, and other offices we've talked about that. And our brother Malik has sat through some of our financial report sessions as well. Learn the pledge to the red, black, and green. So this is a big one. It's not just knowing it, but being able to recite the pledge to the red, black, and green flag. That's a big one, but all officers are required to be able to recite the pledge to the red, black, and green flag. Message to the People, Course of African Philosophy. That's not the full 6-month course. That's just, have we discussed it in a mass meeting? Race First, Tony Martin. We actually just did the introduction to this a couple weeks back, from what I remember. Philosophies and Opinions, we talk about all the time. UNIA-ACL 5-year plan. That's in Message to the People. Big 46 game. This was something we developed for the offices, but we haven't done that in a while. Attending convention and attending High Executive Council. So brother Najee will be able to knock off attended convention. He'll have a convention under his belt come August. Those that attended Philadelphia, Brother Eric, Sister Diane, Lady President, all got 100% for attending a High Executive Council. So everyone should have this list and just be working to complete the list. But just want to touch on that briefly. Questions, comments on new member checklist?
I don't remember seeing that, but send it to me when you get a chance.
All right.
Yeah, can you send it to me also? I don't think I have that either.
All right. Yeah, Brother Najee, you probably, I know you don't.
I would also like a copy, please, President John.
All right.
And I would like to know, how do we monitor? Is there a system that, an automated system that tracks and enters the information Or do you have to do it on your own individually to update yourself what you've attended and what you've not yet?
Yeah, currently it's a manual process.
Okay.
And that's why I was saying Ross Marvin was the primary manager of that. That's something that I have to I'm supposed to pick up as president. But part of the responsibility of president is making sure the officers are fulfilling their responsibilities. So it's not to micromanage, but I am supposed to have a record of where officers are from a development standpoint.
This is nice because it gives you a guide as to what you are supposed to do. So I like this. I haven't seen it before. Thank you for sharing this.
Yes, and that's we got to thank President Ross. That predates predates me, but Ross Marvin established that, and it's an excellent guide. So thank you, Ross Marvin.
Yes, a brilliant monitoring tool. Whilst we're still on this, I wanted to find out from you if maybe, I could have a meeting with you so that I am, focused on what my job descriptions or my titles are and what I should be focusing on mainly. I would like, and I didn't even know that like when you attend these conventions, you are getting 100%. So I'm glad that I was at the Philadelphia one. I'm going to try my best to make sure that I'm at the New York one, although currently I'm in Virginia. And every time I'm on these meetings, I have so much that I want to do. And it just hurts me that I'm working somewhere else, whereas I'm supposed to be doing full-time job in the UNIA. So I would like to discuss that with you, please, President John, whenever you have time, so we can see how I can, better make use of my time so that I can create, some form of ways and means to be remunerated and be able to work full-time in the UNIA Division 421. Thank you.
Thank you, Dr. Cooley. That's a great question, Sister Cecily. Great question in the chat. I am available. I have not established any type of regular meetings with anyone. And I don't think that's what we need to do to say, every second Saturday I meet with, first vice presidents. But everyone should have my contact information. Everyone should have my email. I do make myself available. So if we need to have a discussion, I am here. Outside of that, that's the importance of our executive meetings. Our executive meetings is a major pulsing from me as president to other members in positions of leadership. If there's something,
we were going to start local presidents meeting, not just the parent body presidents meetings.
How is that different from our executive meeting? Because that's what I'm envisioning is just another executive meeting.
Well, the executive meeting is the executive officers. The president's meeting is just the presidents.
Okay. Well,
like with the president's call when we have with the parent body.
Yes.
Yeah, I thought we were going to start our own local meeting like that.
Okay. Great suggestion. And that reminds me, Brother Macias, executive meeting is under your responsibility. Bringing this together, scheduling this meeting is under the first vice president. I need you to, we talked about this a little while back. I need you to pick that up. Brother Malik, what I hear from you is another meeting. So I would say pick a Saturday. I would like maybe, I don't know, third or second Saturday, it don't matter. Same time, 11 a.m. President's meeting, local president's meeting. unless you got a different time, but that was just my suggestion. Or a different day. But if you could, Brother Malik, help me to organize that.
All right.
And yeah, matter of fact, yeah, you can make it based on your schedule and your availability. If you like, I'm adaptable. As long as it's not like an egregious work hours or like early in the morning, then I can make myself available. Wednesday, yes, Wednesday is usually open, but that's intentional. Try to give myself a day off. But yeah, we'll get back with Brother Malik. Great suggestion on local presidents meeting. Continuing, so that's officers checklist. Course of African Philosophy will begin in September. So once we wrap up Race First this month, and we may touch on it a couple weeks into September, but soon after that, we will start Course of African Philosophy, and this is a requirement for officers to at least have gone through it. Brother Malik, I need you to go through it. This will be your second time, first time going through it from the beginning. Dr. Kuda, this will be your first time. Brother Najee, first time. Sister Cecily, first time as well. Yeah, very important. This is extremely important to me as president and for our executive officers. I like to try to communicate through the language of message to the people. So when it comes to the expectation of brother Omasius, you there? Brother Omasius? But when it comes to expectation of certain things, like a percentage of profits from an event, the language, is not my personal opinion, but Mr. Garvey has an opinion, and I would lean upon his opinion as the primary expectation. So, the Course of African Philosophy is Mr. Garvey's, as we'll learn, it's the closest thing to a book that Mr. Garvey ever wrote. It's a book that he wrote, or a course that he wrote at the age of 50. But this is towards the end of his life, and a comprehensive approach to leadership. So I believe, and Division 421 believes this is the yeah, Sister Cecily said our Bible, in a sense. This is our guide. So Message to the People, Course of African Philosophy, and the Constitution. Those two hand in hand is like the spirit in the letter. The Constitution would be the letter. Message to the People, Course of African Philosophy would be the spirit. So in the text, Mr. Garvey says, as a leader, we can't hold our followers accountable until we have taught them the right way. And Course of African Philosophy is that teaching, that lesson. So until we go through that together, I can't truly hold you all accountable. Not like I can with Brother Omasius, Sister Diane, and to an extent, Brother Malik, and Brother Art as well. He's gone through the lessons. Any questions, comments on Course of African Philosophy?
How long is the course, President John? How many weeks or how many sessions?
It's about 24 weeks. It takes 6 months.
Okay, thank you.
It'll be on Tuesdays, same time as we have Race First. It'll be every week, and we will take 1 week off during the week of Christmas. So we'll start in September. We'll finish up. We should finish up in February.
Thank you.
No problem. Any other questions? And this would be our 4th year pursuing this same program, same curriculum, same time frame. So since 2021, Brother Omasius, I believe, 2021, 22, and as well as 22, 23, Brother Omasius participated. I believe 22, 23, Brother Art participated. He wasn't able to, he had some issues towards the end, wasn't able to finish. Also participated a little bit, 23, 24. Brother Malik has participated 22, 23, 24. Sister Diane has gotten the whole year this past year, 23, 24. So this will be our 24, 25 educational year. But yes, it's been consistent. It's been the same. Everyone has gone through the same process. Secretary General has gone through this course. Brother Everett, Minister of Information, has gone through this course. Council General has gone through this course. So it's consistent. We try to keep it consistent, keep it fair. So that'll be September. We'll talk more about that as we get closer. Garvey Day, August 17th in Atlanta. We're looking good. As Brother Malik mentioned, we'll have to, at least next week, we'll have to check on the grounds. Make sure the grounds are good. I did get an email from Sister Ayana, and I'll send this out to our Garvey committee. But things are looking good at the end of the day. The only thing we have to do, and I'll work on that this afternoon. I got to call the porta potties, make sure we got some porta potties. But other than that, our DJ is confirmed. I got to confirm with our speaker again. I spoke with him a couple times, but just, as we get closer, just remind them. And we're working on the space. Vendors are already calling. We got to continue to promote. Everyone should have the flyer. I don't know how y'all social media works, but we should be promoting this event on some form of social medias. And that's the best thing that we can do right now. But we're looking good. The shrine has a tentative layout. 8 a.m. park will open. We'll probably get there around 9. We expect vendors to start arriving at 9. DJ setup starting at 10 at least. DJ will start playing music by 12, sound checking everything. 12, after 12, we want to make sure vendors are secured and everyone paid and in the good locations. 12:30, a welcome from the UNIA. Take 15 minutes. 12:45, a libation and pledge to UNIA flag. Egbe Egume drummers. So the African drummers will play for about half an hour. Shrine of the Black Madonna will have some words, spoken word, entertainment. 2 o'clock, introduce UNIA organization and membership. So we'll have 15 minutes to introduce ourselves and promote the division to the community. 2:15, speaker. So this looks like a Shrine of the Black Madonna speaker. 2:30, capoeira demonstration. So Brother Pele want 15 minutes. I don't know about this program. Like they kind of, I mean, this is their suggestion. Obviously, it seems a little shrine heavy. Vendors give 60-second presentation of their products. So give vendors half an hour to promote their products. Dance, Makiba. So dance. Well, I guess that's good. We do need some help with entertainment. Spoken word. Rare Epiphany. So our speaker, that would be Brother Mukasa, will get, looks like 35 minutes. And entertainment, which our main entertainment did not get confirmed, but I'm not too worried about that. So 4:15 to 5, oh, that's 45 minutes. We'll have to figure out something there. And then it looks like 5 to 5:15 music, 5:15 to close. Any last speakers or performers? Then we close out at 6 and we clean up 6 to, it usually take about an hour, 6 to 7, clean up. So I'll send this to the Garvey committee. But just a format for us to give us a guide for the day. It's not necessarily, it's not written in stone, but something to walk through. Questions, comments on Garvey Day? No questions, comments on Garvey Day. One of the things that we didn't do for Garvey Day, nobody asked me. T-shirts. I don't think we have any special T-shirts specifically for 2024 15th year of Garvey Day. So we got membership applications, we'll have vendors, but we got to think about what we want that day. We've been talking about fundraisers all year, and now we've got an event, and it don't seem like we got nothing to raise funds off of other than just donations.
Somebody made mention of a product. I can't remember who it was.
Okay. Well, I mean, opportunities.
Did we get rid of everything from Malcolm X Day?
No, we still have some stuff from there, but that's a general, like I said, we don't have anything specific to commemorate this specific day. I feel like there's a missed opportunity. I'll just put it at that. This is one of those things that we don't speak on in the moment, but then when the end of the year comes and we start, talk about accounting and what we could have done, we got a lot to say. So this is crazy. Share. Yeah, y'all won't have access. I'm gonna have to copy and paste. All right. Well, if there's nothing else on Garvey Day, our biggest fundraiser of the year.
We will have a booth, correct?
Yes, we will have a booth.
Okay. I have a crazy request, but I don't know. It's not really a request. It's kind of a suggestion. Are we able to sell a product that we can generate something from, even if it's not a UNIA product?
What product? Yes, we can.
Well, I have a friend, a herbalist, who's probably gonna have a booth there as well. And they asked me to help them move this pain product. It's a pain oil. You anoint your pain and it goes away. So, I mean, that's just off the wall, out in left field idea. But
Okay, in our field, do we have any products that we can promote for Garvey Day?
T-shirts, flags, memorabilia, I'm not sure what else. I'm sure if we put our heads together, we can come up with stuff.
Have we made any flags this year?
No, sir.
I thought we were gonna start doing flags ourselves.
Yes, it's August 3rd. Have we made any flags this year at all?
No, sir. I apologize.
No, Cecily, don't you? It's not. It's not for you to. This is a organization thing. It's not a one person thing. So it's a we.
Okay, but I do regret not bringing this up in the business meeting. The suggestion that I need the materials in order to make the flags.
Well, Brother Macy's, are you there? Are you able to speak? Because I remember bringing up other business options in the business meeting, but I was told that that's not the focus of the business meeting at this time. Books, t-shirts, flags was not the focus of the business meeting.
Although it is the business committee that would be giving me the funds to purchase those items. Right? I think that's what I read in the
Yes, you're right. You're right. Based on the bylaws, you are correct. The bylaws may have to be adjusted based upon our current leadership. And that's what I'm trying to figure out is where do these opportunities, where's the responsibility to, where does the responsibility for these opportunities lie? No one has taken
I
responsibility.
guess that'll be on
all of us.
on
I
me
like-
and Omasius,
Okay, I like that.
since we the business
And
business branch of the division, so that'll be on me and Omasius.
and that's, I just need to be clear, and I brought this up at the last business meeting. We've put a hold on our smaller products so that we can have a focus on our larger business ventures. In the process of doing that, we have not acquired those small items that we can sell for fundraisers. So our books, our t-shirts, our flags have not been a focus in any of our meetings. But then when we have fundraisers, we have nothing to raise funds with. Is this making sense?
yes.
Make perfect sense. Matter of fact, I know I got some paracord bracelets. I had to pull them out, but we'll get some products.
Hey, Brother Malik.
Sister
a good
Diane, what
idea.
are you talking about? CBD products?
Before I forgot, bracelets. We could make red, black, and green bracelets, right?
Hey,
And
you pick anything. You got tiger's eye and everything else that you can use to make bracelets. Just don't narrow your focus.
right. So the oil, I'm not even sure what all kind of oils are in it, but it's he calls it jungle oil, and
You'll find out.
essentially, mhm.
Have him come to do a presentation at the mass meeting, so
Okay.
everybody can get a better understanding of what's going on, because we just can't pump a product that we know nothing about.
Right.
Correct.
So that's because I mean it's like everyone has pain, it seems. And I would
Yeah, I know Baba
thought.
James spoke on the copper, which that alleviates pain as well.
Yes.
I'm
So
hearing
we can get creative, and I know it's a short time for creativity, but we might as well put the thinking caps on because it's coming, whether or not we're ready.
Exactly. Yes, Sister Cecily. Was it you that brought up some products, Sister Cecily, to sell at the at Garvey Day?
Um,
this is bad. This is bad. Mm. Mm.
um, I was just specifically speaking to the flags. 'Cause I
Okay.
know that Yeah, it's part of my responsibility.
'Cause I remember somebody mentioned some treats or something.
Oh, yes. And I'm
So
still selling those.
okay, and what are those?
I have a picture I can share. Hold on. I can share it in the group chat.
What's the membership machine, brother Eric?
Isn't there a
ID.
machine that presses cards or that presses their thing so we can send them their IDs?
Yes, we got the ID machine.
Okay, so we're gonna be doing Black government IDs on site.
That is the plan, yes.
Okay.
How much are those?
$20 for the first one, $10 for renewal. Okay, we're gonna have to come back. Submit your ad. It's free. Yeah, we're gonna have to come back to that. But again, we've been talking about this all year. We're 2 weeks away, and we're not sure what we're going to fundraise. And we haven't, I don't feel like we've planned to fundraise. And by planning, I mean like printing out 100 t-shirts or creating 100 flags and having those ready to be sold day of. So yeah, I still feel like it's a missed opportunity.
Do we have any ideas for t-shirts that we just haven't printed?
Yes.
So if we have something fresh and new, or even template for what we have, I guess. I don't know. I'm thinking if we have fresh and new t-shirt, if we get to a printer or wherever they may come at in a fair enough time, we probably still have time to get some of those.
But no one has made that a priority.
Who normally does our shirts?
So
in the past.
a member of ours that it's a member of ours here in Atlanta.
Do we have time to reach out and see if we can create something for a couple of weeks?
Possibly.
And do we have an idea for a shirt that we could show the group probably on our next meeting or something, or if we have it now?
someone would have to take the leadership to create that. That's the issue.
Oh, it's not created.
No.
Oh. Um, I remember when Brother Omasius showed us that site, that website with all these products.
Mm-hmm.
There was some really cool stuff on that site.
Mm-hmm.
We could go to that site and grab something from there.
Weren't those just mock-ups? They weren't actual products.
They were what now?
Or they just like mock-ups? They weren't actual products.
Right, but even if they're not like products that are available, it's some good ideas on that side, I thought. Could we have time to grab something from that, an idea from that, and talk to this local member who's also a printer and see what possibility exists, even if not for this event, maybe a future event, but at least try to see if we could create some magic for this event. Or we could give away free shirts with new membership, but we have to mark up the new membership. Hey, we're getting you a free t-shirt, but we're only giving it to you at cost with your membership. We can't give it to you 100% free, but you're getting it at our cost. We could do something like that. Make a really fancy shirt, get a couple different colors or something, and free t-shirt. And then it's like they come to get free t-shirt. And then you tell them it's with your membership. You're getting the shirt at cost. So instead of paying, 52 for the year, if you choose to go that route, then you'll only pay maybe 65 or whatever the number work out to be. Just a thought.
I understand. Unfortunately, the responsibility will fall either to Brother Macius or Brother Malik currently. So Brother Macius does not look like he is here. So it would be Brother Malik. It would be under his Office of Labor and Industry. Brother Malik, is it feasible for us to get some t-shirts in 2 weeks?
Is it feasible for us to promote it like free t-shirt with your membership?
We got to get the shirts.
We already have t-shirts made.
Okay. Okay, well, we could use those.
I'm
We could
asking,
use-
do we have some made already?
Yes, we do.
We have the pink looking one with Garvey's head on it?
It's the colorful one, yeah.
Right, I'm sorry. The colorful. So we could give away some of those colorful shirts and give it at cost. I don't know. We can.
How much did the shirt cost to get made?
About $20. But
No.
it was a poorly designed shirt. It took too much ink.
Mm.
Don't we have any artists among us? I'm sure we have some artiste. Brother Eric is an artist, isn't he? Brother Eric? Is Brother Eric on with us?
Yes, he is.
I know we have some artistic people among us. We can come up with a design real quick.
I'm thinking less design and more like speed and convenience to compensate for the last secondness of it.
Yes.
So I was saying I could probably find some I'm trying to think of quantity. I'm not sure. I guess you guys would have to let me know, but I guess maybe like a 5-pack of red like a good, nice red, I guess, and a 5-pack of black, 5-pack of green. And then I guess incentivize, maybe people buy all 3 for the color to have the actual whole flag to wear it. So I'm just thinking the colors for speed, because making all those shirts in, you know, like it's definitely possible. I don't want to say it's not and like not work on it, but you know, for the amount of time, getting shirts made plus having good ones, plus a good amount of quantity, you know, that's what I'm thinking. But I'm thinking colors. You guys know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
I would say quantity minimum 50. You know, I was thinking 100, but at least 50.
As usual, we under the gun.
So yeah, 50.
Yeah.
Maybe we
All
could
right.
have like a
So I'll
white
look
t-shirt.
for
Maybe we
nah,
could
or maybe yeah, I guess. But I was
maybe we
thinking
could
like
have like
20,
sorry. Maybe we
like
could have a
20.
black I was thinking maybe we could have a black t-shirt and then the sleeves, just the sleeves are red, black, and green. And the whole shirt is black. And all we have to focus on is not a real design per se, but just red, black, and green on the sleeves.
Where are the
I don't
tees
know.
with the division flag on it?
Those sold out. We needed some. I was trying to make some more of those.
And what's the cost to get those done?
About 15.
Yeah.
I think it's 15, maybe less. But those were a lot cheaper than the last ones that we got, just due to the amount of screening.
Yeah. Now see, those would go good with the membership idea.
But that would be something we'd have to, you know, get someone that can make it. Give them the logo, give them some words. You know,
Oh, so the person that made those is unavailable?
no, he's available.
Is available. And what's the cost on those?
I'm not sure.
We can find out this
All
week
right, put a
or
pin
this
in
weekend.
let's keep it moving. Let's put a pin on that. Let's keep it moving. But we have some bracelets to donate, the black government IDs. Sister Diane, you need to have your person do a presentation so we see what they're talking about with the paint oils. Sister Cecily has chocolates, and well, she doesn't have a flag. Where are the other little flag? The little small ones. Do we have any
How
of those
about
still?
No, we don't have no more small ones. Only ones we got. We got a few of the large, the full size ones.
Okay, well, we'll have to have those. And what would it take to get the small ones?
We
To
need
get a few of those to have on hand.
we need to make them.
I think chocolates are good, but how about if we have them in red, black, and green wrappers, but we have to have them on ice so they don't melt.
Yeah, and the chocolate itself is actually red, black, and green.
Oh wow.
Oh, you talking about the
Yeah.
cookie thing that Cecily put out?
Yeah. So we're just gonna have to. Everybody gonna bring something.
Yes, but Malik, here we go. Here we go. For the president's meeting, internal president's meeting, this needs to be a top item because that's really what we're doing right now. Anyway, me, you, Sister Cecily, Sister Diane, Brother Eric, we all presidents. So let's just take that, have another discussion.
Yeah, that's what I said. Put a pin in that. Let's keep it moving.
Okay. Financial report for July, Brother Najee, and our financial officers, Brother Malik, you've been helping. Brother Eric, I need you to help us out with the July report. I don't have a date for it right now, but it is available to be completed. I think we did it on Wednesday. No, we couldn't have done it Wednesday. But yeah. Probably the 14th. we'll look at doing the July report. Nothing major. We are, we're up to date. Let you know requirements. Okay. We're up to date. But the next report, July report, is due by August 21st. So August 14th, I think will be a good time for us to come together, spend maybe an hour and get the July report cleaned up. Any questions on financial reports? Okay, next, and I was trying to get out of here by 12:30. We'll see what we can do. Next was free ad journal, and I think I may have read that wrong. I don't think it's free. But the parent body is asking for ads for the ad journal. It's time to submit your ad for Souvenir Ad Journal. It's our goal to help Black people, asking you take the largest ad you can afford. Every ad is important no matter the size. The visions help you still support a major fundraiser and encourage our members to do the same. Keep our organization live. Please use the attached sheet to submit your ad. So officially wanted to bring this to the body and ask if we would like to submit an ad to the ad journal, to the commemorative 66th International Convention Journal. Do we want to take out an ad? It's $200 for full page, $125 for half a page, $75 for a quarter page, $25 for a business card size, and $10 for listing only. Mr. Such say yes. 35 donation. What you mean? I got 2 comments in the chat. Brother Malik, Sister Diane. Do we want to? I think we got like 2 days to make a decision and to send in whatever we want to submit.
This is an ad for your business?
It's ad for the division. Or I mean, well, no, actually, it can be personal as well. Yeah, individual members can can have advertisements as well. But I'm asking as a division, if it's just something that we want to do as a division, it's something you can still pursue individually, and I'll share it with the officers. But as a division, is this something we want to do? It's not bad.
Okay, this Wednesday the 7th, 8:00. Is that good for a president's meeting? So we can go over these last minute items for the Garvey Day.
Possibly. When is our president's call? Is that 9:00? I thought president's call was at 8:00.
That's what they said, 8:00 for us.
I know first Wednesday is president's call. I just don't know if it's 8 p.m. or 9.
Oh, okay.
It's the national
call. Okay. I want to say that's at 9. Let me check my calendar. Nope, that's at 8 to 9. So what about no, Tuesday is taken, Thursday.
Thursday we supposed to be talking
business.
And that's what I'm saying. When we don't talk business or the right type of business, we end up having to make a whole nother meeting.
Yeah. Okay, well, Thursday instead of the business call, let's do the president's call at 8. So we can get this together for Garvey Day.
That'll work. Yeah, that'll work. And I'll talk to Brother Macias.
All right, Sister Diane, Sister Cecily, who else is on here? Brother Eric.
Yeah.
Thursday at 8, gonna be the the president's meeting where we're gonna discuss the last minute details for having stuff to fundraise at Garvey Day. Okay. All right.
Souvenir Ad Journal. How we feel about this ad journal? We got a couple yeses.
Maybe I could put the oil in there.
From the division standpoint, we want to promote 421 in the ad journal.
Yes, President John, absolutely. We should put the full page display
Yeah,
for
because we need
Division
to
421.
do all our
And
programs. Because from my understanding, we're the only ones doing all these programs like we do, right?
Pretty much. Yeah, that's a good idea. Well, but we're talking about a whole page, $200.
yeah, we could contribute.
So
Everybody contributes $10, and we get our full page there. We could use that full page for other things as well.
Okay.
After this journal advertising. I mean, our target is to get more members. That's the purpose
Yes.
as we advertise, So our full page should be very clear as to how they can join Division 421, whoever's interested.
and what is the reach of this? What circulation?
I mean, it's whew.
See, that's the problem right there.
Yeah, we're not quite the final call newspaper,
Yeah, that's what we need to be advertising in.
So that's a good question, but it should not determine our level of support, for our leadership, even if it isn't going to be as effective as we think.
No, I ain't talking about the support. I'm just talking about pissing in the wind.
That's what I'm talking about too. That's what I'm talking about.
Yeah. All right.
So we might be pissing in the wind, but the money still goes towards a good cause. We just don't get nothing on the back end.
Hell, that's a bad investment.
It's more of a donation.
That's a donation. We need charity. Hell, we can't keep giving everybody else charity. We need some damn charity.
That's why I'm bringing this to the body. Listen, we have not. I don't think I've never recalled a time when we have done this, but we still bring it to the body every year. It is charity. We do need charity locally. I don't know, but
yeah, we can do a business card a quarter.
a business card.
Yeah, we could do a quarter.
Oh, a quarter page, 75. I see you. All right.
Yeah.
All right. That ain't bad. How y'all feel about quarter page? Why that sound so small? Quarter page. Yeah, I'm okay with it as well. Quarter page, $75.
Yeah, that sounds good.
All right, Brother Art. I think Sister Cecily, Brother Eric, y'all still on board with the quarter page?
Yeah, I'm with it.
All right, all right. Sister Diane. That means I'll be just goddamn on.
Yes, sir.
Can somebody create this quarter page advertisement, please? I am a little tired.
What do we want to advertise, President John? I could maybe put it together. What is it we actually want to advertise?
Primarily our division. Phone number 678-631-9404. And our logo, so you need the logo. Mass meetings, second and fourth Sunday. Zoom. Those are the primary things that I would want to make sure we include.
Okay.
Anyone
Okay.
have anything?
Can someone please add in the chat whatever should go on? I'm trying to type this, but my laptop has just frozen.
Okay. 12:32. Still got a couple things I want to run
I
through.
posted some bracelets in the chat. Like, what about those
Where you get them from?
to sell at the sell at our table?
Not bad. It's not bad. Where'd he come from, though?
No, I make them.
Oh yeah, that's fine. Yeah, made by us. Made by our people. Yes, that's good.
All right.
But the key thing is being prepared. Garvey Day it shouldn't surprise us. 17th of August shouldn't surprise us every year. We shouldn't. Oh, Garvey Day is 2 weeks away.
Yeah.
We should be excited. We should be. Oh man, I can't wait. We got everything. We should have stuff just sitting in inventory, waiting to pull it out, to move it, to sell it, to bring in funds. But we'll be all right. So Sister Dr. Kuda is helping with the advertisement. Let me send you that email now. I sent it to everybody already. All right. Okay. All right, so that's the Ad Journal convention. Brother Najee's the only one going to convention. Brother Najee, you got any questions for convention thus far?
No, not at the moment. No.
Okay.
What?
I gotta. Sorry,
Go ahead.
Brother Najee, are you flying? Are you
Yeah,
already?
we're flying.
Okay.
Sorry, what date exactly is convention? I'm sorry to ask this. I'm supposed to know this. What dates are convention again?
1 second.
New York. Maybe I could also be there with Brother Najee.
1 second. Let me see.
Let me see if I'm working on those dates or not.
Newsletter. 1 moment, trying to find.
And what to your WhatsApp, Dr. Kuda?
The item you posted on the chat, made by
the
ourselves,
bracelet.
Division 421. Please send it. I'll crop it from there into the app.
You said the bracelets or the flag?
Yes. The bracelets,
The bracelets.
and anything else you want to be put on the quarter page.
WhatsApp.
I'll overdo it.
Any other material with the wording that this is made by Division 421 members or whoever, and also contact number if people want to buy them, how they can get them, and so on. You can send that information to my WhatsApp, please.
Okay.
Thank you. And any other information that's supposed to go on the quarter page, please. My cell number is my same number for WhatsApp, so I get things easily there. I don't lose them. I don't miss them. So whoever is meant to send information for the quarter page, please utilize the WhatsApp. Thank you. I saw, Brother Art, you mentioned something about the whirlwind. Has President John approved that?
Yes.
Okay,
Yeah,
so
he
please,
did.
Yes, I did.
okay, please then, Brother Art, I'm part of the whirlwind team, but I have not been active for a couple of weeks. So please, Brother Art, send also whatever you want that should be advertising the whirlwind newsletter, the information that we should put out there. Thank you.
Okay.
Okay. Convention August 15th through 20th in Queens, New York this year.
Oh, wow. 15th. Oh my God. I'm gonna try and make sure I go. So I go represent our division. I'll try my best. How much are we supposed to pay
So-
US to register to be there?
I think it's $15.
Oh,
Yeah, individual is $15.
okay.
So
I will attend. You can add me to Division 421. People are gonna attend. I'll make sure I'm going there. I'll be there for a day or two. Thank you, Praise.
No problem.
So it kicks off at the 15th, and then our stuff here kicks off at what, on the 17th?
Yes.
So essentially, if somebody wanted to, they could do the first 2 days there and then come here. I mean, I know it's a lot, but
Yeah, thank you
is
for that.
anything happen? What's really what significant happens on the 15th? There is like the kickoff of everything.
Let's see. Well, first,
I'm not interested in the elections
everyone
because
should
we
have.
know already the outcome. I just want to network and meet with others. And yeah,
Okay, everyone should have gotten a copy of the convention newsletter on July 6th. That's the first thing. As far as the first 2 days, Wednesday, 14th, Legion meeting, evening event. So nothing really on the 14th. 15th, convention starts, business sessions 1 and 2. So Thursday is looks like when things actually start, but it don't look like you'll miss much because it'll probably be a lot of rituals and maybe a few reports. But when you kind of want the reports, that's why we're here. So Thursday is pretty important. Wednesday doesn't seem to be too important.
so
Election is,
which days are crucial for Division 421? Do we have to present a report this division?
I will have to type up something and send it. Members that are attending will not have any major responsibilities outside of the election.
Okay, thank you.
You're welcome. There may be some announcements, some upcoming programs, some endeavors that'll be discussed. And you'll be the first to hear about that. But as far as decisions being made, the only thing that I'm aware of is the election on the 18th.
Oh, so they're also having a Marcus Garvey Festival in Harlem on the 17th, the same date as Atlanta.
Yes. Yeah. So conflict of scheduling. All right. Let me get back to our PowerPoint so we can get out of here before 1 o'clock. That is convention. There aren't any questions on convention. It's Dr. Kuda, Brother Najee, Sister Brittany, and possibly Mama Moja. So we'll have potentially 4 representatives at convention this year. Bylaws, we keep talking about this. Make sure your bylaws have been submitted and I think most people on the call at this time, bylaws have been submitted. So just have to keep discussing that every executive meeting until we get it all completed or until we change members of the executive committee. Next thing is trades. This is just a question, nothing major. Speaking with Brother Malik about the development of trades. So sewing kind of being not, in that realm, but like plumbing, electrician, welding. The idea came up. Brother Malik gave some suggestions. We'll need some certifications and things like that, and facilities and equipment. But from a nation building standpoint, these are some things that we should know how to do, and no one else is teaching us, so we have to teach ourselves how to build for ourselves. So just more updates later to come, but I am in discussion with Brother Malik about programs related to trades that could be used to make a living, so to speak. No, so yeah, I don't know nothing to ask questions about, just kind of a update or be aware of. Business update, Brother Omasius has dropped off. No business update. We will meet this Thursday and we'll touch on that Thursday. East Point Chemic Club. So the Chemic Club or Black Achievement Fund has a facility in East Point called the Chemic Club. And we will try to have we're looking at using that facility for some in-person events. So August 11th, our first meeting of August, planning to have that in person. It'll also be Zoom and everything, but I would like to have the officers begin to prepare to have in-person meetings. I'm going to go look at the facility, make sure it has everything that we need on the 11th, but just a heads up for that. Any questions or comments on in-person meetings? And it won't be we don't have to really pay anything to do it. That's another benefit. Any questions on in-person meetings? Okay. All right. So August 11th, we'll be hosting our mass meeting via Zoom, but a couple of us will be at the Chemic Club in East Point. Following that is Constitution study. So starting today in a couple hours. So that's another reason why I need to get off here. 3 o'clock, we'll have a Constitution study following up what we did earlier this year. We'll be starting up in the general laws section. So it's only going to be 2 sessions this week and next week, primarily for individuals preparing to go to convention, but more just general insight for officers and members. We should be studying the Constitution on a regular basis, and we haven't studied it as a division in a few months. So today, 3 p.m. and next Saturday, 3 p.m. will be another opportunity for us to continue to study our Constitution. Beyond that, International African Independence Day, August 31st. We're looking at hosting or having all the divisions be able to attend a virtual celebration for International African Independence Day. This is a declaration made in the Declaration of Rights of Negro Peoples of the World, but August 31st, we declare will be a day of celebration. So August 31st is on a Saturday this year. So we'll be working to plan a celebration that includes all divisions, and I'll need some support from our officers, especially our vice presidents. Any questions on International African Independence Day? Okay. And last couple things in which we've already kind of discussed. Well, these are some things from last month's meeting. We were supposed to get an update on usage of the Omanala Griot. Lady President has not been available this month. I don't know if she's on leave of absence, but yeah, that's something that I'll look into. But it doesn't look like Lady President has an update for Omanala. Haven't heard anything from Lady President in regards to Black Cross nurses meeting on Fridays either. So if anyone has any news or updates on Lady President or programs that she's working on for the UNIA, please keep us informed. Adding speakers for Garvey Day does not look like that happened, or we need to worry about that. Last thing, student engagement. We talked about that briefly last month. It was part of the discussion about the audience that we're trying to bring in for Garvey Day. And I know, this year is what it is, but part of that discussion led into student engagement, tapping into the schools, and engaging the students. So we kind of need to continue that discussion, develop some plans. I do spend some time in the area over by the schools, but we should have a plan collectively as a body, as an organization. Brother James Wilson is our official youth coordinator. He also hasn't necessarily been available for a lot of our executive meetings, but we can't lose sight of our youth engagement. So just wanted to make sure that we touch on that topic today. I don't have anything else. I want to get ready for Constitution study. So anybody have any questions, comments?
Forgive me if I missed it. We had some amazing drummers at last year's event. Are we having some kind of entertainment? I may have missed it, and I'm sure you probably said who we're having, but those drummers were amazing last year.
Yes, we are securing those drummers this year as well.
Okay. Thank you. Awesome.
Not a problem. Anyone else? Closing comments on
No, go ahead and close out.
all right. If everyone would please put your black fist in the air, repeat after me. One God,
One
One
God,
God,
one aim,
one aim,
aim,
one destiny.
one
one
destiny.
destiny.
Africa
Africa,
Africa
for the Africans,
for the
for the
Africans,
Africans,
those at home
those
those
at
at home,
and those abroad.
and those abroad.
Race first, family. Go in peace.
Race
Race
first and one love, family. Peace
Thank
and
you.
love.